Students, welcome back. The previous classes we studied basics of accountings, that is principles of accounting, types of accounts, real account, nominal account, personal account. Based on that, we have learned how to prepare journal entry also. In this video, we are going to study ledger and how we can post into ledger. Ledger is the second process of accounting. First process is writing the journal entry. Okay. A ledger is a collection or set of accounts. It is a book where transactions of similar nature are grouped together in one place in the form of accounts. That is ledger. Ledger is the second step of accounting. In accounting, first we record the transaction into journal, and next step is classifying that recordings, classifying that transaction into ledger. Okay, so ledger is a set of accounts. It's a collection of accounts, separate. Each account we have to prepare separate account, and the process of transferring the entries recorded in the journal into appropriate account in the ledger is called posting. That means the recording of transaction into the ledger is called posting. Okay. In journal entry, we can see two name of account together. That means debit and credit together. But in ledger posting, we will do the partition. That is debit separate, credit separate. We can separate the debit and credit account. Debit is going his own place or his own house, and credit is going his own place or his own house separate. Okay. In ledger, you can see that different kinds of accounts we can prepare it. Now, for that purpose, I have taken few entries to explain ledger and posting. Okay. In journal entry, what are the names we used? Like cash account, sales account, purchase account, furniture account, etc. We need to prepare separate ledger account in each name. That means cash account, sales account, purchase account, and capital account, etc. We can prepare separate ledger account in each name. Okay. Also, we know every assets and expenses have debit balance, and liabilities and incomes have credit balance, and capital and investment have credit balance. Okay, that we already learned in last classes. This is the format of ledger account. We will draw ledger account as T form. That means both sides are equal. T left side and right side will be equal, and this ledger account, first we should write the name of account. For example, cash account, sales account, purchase account. What is the name of account? That name we will write in the heading. And left side of the account is debit side, and right side is credit side. And the form, first column is date column, second column particulars column, third column JF column, journal folio number column, and the fourth column is amount column. And same as the right side also, first date column, second particulars column, then JF column and amount column. Both sides, date, particulars, JF and amount. Date, particulars, JF and amount. This is the format of ledger account. And one more thing, whatever we are writing in the debit side, we will start with 2, and whatever we are writing in the credit side, that time we will start with by. Okay, debit balance start with 2 and credit balance start with by. Now we can explain with 3 or 4 examples. First transaction is started a business, rupees 50,000. What is the journal entry? Journal entry is cash account debtor to capital account. The date is on 10th January 2019. So journal entry is cash account debtor to capital account. Right. Here we use two accounts. Both accounts are sitting together. Cash account debtor to capital account. What we need to do? We need to separate them. For that purpose, we need two accounts. What are they? One is independent cash account and other is independent capital account. Right? So, we need to separate them. First, cash account and second one is capital account. So, first we need to prepare cash account. This is the cash account. The heading is cash account and the format date, particulars, JF, amount. Date, particulars, JF, amount and DR side, debit side and credit side. Okay. You see, until now they are combined. Cash account and capital accounts are combined. We need to separate. Okay. Cash account debtor 50,000. That means cash account have debit balance. So cash account is in debit side. Okay. So debit side of the cash account is his place or his house. So we need to move cash account in to his place, his house. Okay. So this is the debit side. We will write here in debit side. First we will write the date 10th January 2019 and particulars column. Whatever we are writing in the debit side, we will start with 2. Okay. And the opposite journal, what is the opposite name? Capital. That capital we can write here to capital and the amount is 50,000. Clear? That means cash account have debit balance. So we will write in debit side 50,000 and the particulars column. What is the opposite journal or what is the opposite entry? What is the opposite name? That name we will write here to capital. That's all. Remember that we will not write the same name, same account name in this account. That means we will not write cash account in this account. Okay. We will write the opposite name. We will write the opposite name. We will not write the same name. Okay. We are preparing the cash account. So the opposite name is capital. That capital we write here in the debit side. Okay. And now we need to separate capital. So for that purpose we need to prepare independent capital account or we need to prepare a separate house for capital. And then we need to transfer capital into his house or his place. This is capital account. The name is capital account and the format is same. Date, particulars, JF, amount. Date, particulars, JF, amount. See this journal. Cash account debtor to capital account. What is the balance? What is the position where the capital is sitting? Capital is sitting in the credit side to capital, or we can say capital have credit balance. So we will write capital accounts credit side 50,000. Right? Whatever we are writing in credit side, it will start by. So date is 10th January 2019. In particulars column, by what we will write here? By opposite of capital account. What is the opposite? Here cash account. Opposite of capital account is cash account. So we will write here by cash. Okay, is it clear? So for separating this transaction, we prepared independent cash account and independent capital account. And in cash account, it's a debit balance, so it's shown in the debit side to capital. And in capital account, it shows credit balance or credit side. There we write by cash. Okay. We can try one more transaction. On 15th January 2019, purchased goods rupees 5,000. So the journal entry is purchases account debtor to cash account. Purchases account debtor 5,000 to cash account 5,000. Here also both purchases and cash accounts are sitting together. What we need to do? We need to separate them. For that purpose, we need to prepare an independent purchases account and cash account. But cash account we already prepared. Now new account, we need to prepare purchases account. Cash account we already prepared, so no need to prepare again. Okay. This is purchase account, debit and credit side, date particulars JF amount, date particulars JF amount. See here, purchases account have debit balance. So where we will write? We will write in debit side 5,000. Correct, because purchases account have debit balance. That reason we will write in debit side. Whatever we are writing in debit side, we will use 2 first. Okay. Date column 15th January 2019. Particulars column 2. What we will write? Opposite of purchases account. What is the opposite here? Opposite name cash. So we will write to cash. Amount column 5,000. Okay. We will not write purchases account here. We will write the opposite of purchase account. The name cash. Okay. Here purchases we separated. Now we need to separate cash. So we need to enter in cash account also. We already prepared the cash account, right? So we can add this also into cash account. What is the balance of cash? Cash have credit balance. So we will write in credit side. The date is 15th January 2019, same date. And particulars column by. What we will write here? Opposite of cash. What is the opposite of cash? Purchases. So we will write here by purchases, amount column 5,000. Okay. Now we separated purchases and cash. This is very easy to prepare ledger account. If the name of account have a debit balance, we will write in debit side and start with a 2. And if the name of account in credit balance, we will write in credit side starting with by. That's all. We will not write the same name. What is the name of account? We will not write that name into the ledger. Opposite name we will write. Okay. Next, we can try one more transaction. On 16th January 2019, cash sales rupees 3,000. We know the journal entry. Cash account debtor to sales account. Cash account debtor 3,000 to sales account. Here also both accounts are sitting together. What we need to do? We need to separate them. For this purpose, we need to make 2 accounts. What are they? Cash account and sales account. Cash account we already prepared. We need to prepare new account, sales account. Okay. We will do the partition, that is debit separate and credit separate. That means cash separate and sales separate. Cash is going to his house and sales is going to his house, right? First, we can post into cash account. Cash account we already prepared, right? This is the cash account. See here, cash account is in debit side, cash account debtor. So where we will write in cash account? We will write in debit side. Okay, so the date is 16th January 2019 to sales account, because the opposite of this cash, opposite name is sales, so we will write here to sales, the amount column 3000, right? Now we can prepare sales account, because we need to separate sales. This is the sales account. Name is sales account, and DR and CR. Date, particulars, JF, amount. Date, particulars, JF, amount. Okay, all accounts are in T form. Both sides, date, particulars, JF, amount. Okay, we are going to prepare sales account. See here in this journal, what is the balance of sales? Sales have credit balance to sales account. So in sales account, we will post in credit side. Okay, so first we will write buy, and what's the opposite name here? The opposite name is cash. We will write buy cash. In date column 16th January 2019, and particulars column buy cash, amount 3000, right? Now we separated cash and sales. Cash is going to his place and sales is going to his place. Okay, after completing all the posting, we need to close all the accounts separately. For closing, what we will do? First, check which side the amount is more, debit side or credit side. Then ascertain the total amount, which side the amount is more, that first we need to calculate. Then that amount we will write both the side, debit side and credit side. Okay, so first we can close capital account. First we can check which side the amount is more, debit side or credit side. Here in credit side the amount is 50,000. In debit side there is no amount, so this 50,000 we can write here. Okay, in this credit side. Also the same amount 50,000 we can write in debit side also, and give a double underline. Okay, then next step, what we will do? We need to find out the difference amount in debit side. Here in debit side there is no amount, zero is there, so 50,000 is the difference amount. This 50,000 we can write here in debit side. Okay, this is the balance amount, and in particulars column we will write to balance carried down or to balance CD. Okay, and the date will be the end of the month. We are preparing the ledger account on January, so the end of the month is 31st January 2019. That also we will write here in date column. Okay, this 50,000 we can say this is the closing balance of the capital account. Closing balance means the end of the month. What is the balance? That is a closing balance. So this is the January month's closing balance, that is 50,000. Okay, so 31st January 2019 to balance carried down 50,000 means on 31st January 2019 the closing balance of capital account is 50,000. Okay, and this closing balance will be the opening balance of the next month, right? That means yesterday's closing balance will be the today's opening balance. So 31st January 2019 closing balance is 50,000. Then we can say that on 1st February 2019, the opening balance will be 50,000, right? So this closing 50,000 balance carried down 50,000, we need to brought down in credit side. So we can write here date column 1st February 2019 and in particulars column by balance brought down by balance BD 50,000. Okay, this is the way the ledger account is closing. Okay, next we can try to close cash account. This is the cash account. First we can check which side the amount is more, debit side or credit side. Here in this debit side, the amount 50,000 plus 3,000, total amount is 53,000, and the credit side 5,000, only 5,000 is there. So debit side is more amount. Okay, debit side total amount 53,000 and credit side total amount is 5,000. This 53,000 we can write both sides, debit side and credit side, and give a double underline. Here debit side is more amount than credit side. What is the difference amount here in credit side? Credit side only 5,000. So we can deduct this 5,000 from the total amount 53,000. So the difference amount is 48,000. This difference amount we can write in credit side. Okay, this is the balance amount. So we will write here by balance carried down and the date column 31st January 2019. Okay, just check here in debit side 50,000 plus 3,000 equal to 53,000, and the credit side 5,000 plus 48,000, that also 53,000, right? So this 48,000 is the balance carried down, or this is the closing balance. Then what we will do? We will brought down this 48,000 in debit side. Okay, the date is 1st February 2019 to balance brought down 48,000. Is it clear? By closing an account, first check which side the amount is more, credit side or debit side, and that amount we will write in both the sides. Okay, then calculate the difference amount. Which side the amount is less, that side the difference amount we should write, and that difference is the balance carried down. And last, that balance amount we will carry down the opposite side. There we can write balance brought down, sometimes to balance brought down or by balance brought down. This is a step. Okay, now we can close sales account. Here also we can check which side the amount is more, debit side or credit side. Here credit side 3,000 rupees is there, but in debit side there is no amount, so credit side have more amount. So this amount 3,000 we can write both sides, credit side and debit side, and give double underline. Okay, and then we can find out the balance amount or difference amount. In debit side is less amount, 0 amount, so the difference is 3,000. That we can write in debit side rupees 3,000, and the date is 31st January 2019, and we can write in the particulars column to balance carried down. Okay, this 3,000 is the balance amount. Okay, this is the closing balance of sales account. So this balance, this 3,000 we need to brought down the next month. So we can write in credit side 1st February 2019 by balance brought down 3000. Okay. Then last we need to close purchases account. Here also we can do the same process. First check which side the amount is more, debit side or credit side. So here the total amount in debit side is 5000 and credit side 0. So debit side have more amount. So that 5000 we need to write both sides, debit and credit sides, and give double underline. And find out the difference or balance amount. In credit side 5000 is the difference amount or balance amount. That we can write here 5000 in amount column and date is 31st January 2019 by balance carried down. Okay, by balance carried down 5000, and this balance we need to brought down in debit side to balance brought down 5000 in date column 1st February 2019. Okay. In conclusion, after entering the transaction into journal, then the next step is to prepare ledger account. This is the secondary step in accounting. Prepare ledger account. Each name in account, name of account in journal, we need to prepare ledger account separately. In ledger, both name of accounts are sitting together. It's combined. And we need to separate them. That's why we are preparing ledger account. After posting the transaction into ledger account, then we need to close each account separately. For that purpose, first we need to check which side the amount is more. That amount we should write both sides, and the difference amount we need to write there, and in particulars column balance carried down. After that balance carried down amount we need to brought down the next month, balance brought down. Okay, completed.